Hey guys,
Hey,
I'm Alicia,
and I'm Meredith.
and this is It's About the Pasta, a Vanderpump Rules podcast. Got the right name. We're in season 3, episode 15. We're back at Vanderpump, and when I say back, I mean Meredith and I, because you guys are in like summertime or fall time maybe by now, so you've only been listening to Vanderpump, maybe. I don't know. Lots of stuff happening. We'll get there. Check us out on the A&M Podcast Network. We have this podcast. We have our Summer House podcast that's titled Summer is Fun, and we have One Season Wonders, the show where Meredith and I watch a show that only had one season and talk about it. Also, please rate, subscribe, review. We've gotten no new reviews. Then again, you're listening to this later on in life. Hello, we're in February. How are you?
Barely in February.
Barely. No, we're in it's the 24th. What do you mean?
I know,
barely?
but barely. I mean, March is right around the corner for us.
Oh, you're right. I thought you meant like it's still January. And I was like, the fuck are you talking about? February's been the longest month of my life. Okay. Be sure to join our Facebook group. We got someone new this week. I'm so excited. So we are still growing. What did you have something?
Well, I was gonna say, I bet there's a lot of news for even the live people about whether or not the next live season is going to happen. Ooh. So really want to join.
Everyone stay tuned. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Vanderpasta. You guys, we now that I've taken over, whenever I get bored, I just post a picture of a Bravo person. And so far, we've had 3 famous likes. We have gotten Peter to like a picture of himself. We have gotten Christina to like a picture. I don't know which one. And I got Lindsay Hubbard from Summer House to like a picture of herself. She is one of 4 likes.
It just keeps stepping up. Like, I feel like the next step is maybe like Kristen.
Oh,
or Jax.
Maybe I'll do one of Kristen this week.
I don't know. We'll have to discuss who's next. I feel like another cast member might be a better idea.
Probably. Kristen probably doesn't pay attention. She's crazy. No offense, Kristen. What kind of? Also, be sure to join our Patreon, patreon.com/Vanderpasta. Let me tell you what you can get. For $1 a month, you can get access to our pre-show, which is where Meredith and I catch up. We talk about anything but Vanderpump. It's literally so fun. And you'll get access to any episodes that we're recording early, which would have included this. So if you had joined our Patreon February 24th, 2021, you would have gotten this. But instead, you're getting this July, August, September, probably December. I don't even know. We're all vaccinated. The world's fine again. There's probably, by the time you're listening to this, there's a whole new president. We're living on Mars. Like, you're way behind. So for $2 a month, you'll get
don't make the same mistake is the real thing.
Don't join it now, because if you join the Patreon while you're listening to this episode, my God, the amount of things on our Patreon is so fucking worth $1. I cannot describe that enough. Yeah. So for $2 a month, you'll get access to everything I just mentioned. Plus, you'll get access to our after show, which is where we do spoilers. So we are doing these episodes spoiler free because Vanderpump season 3 aired. I don't know. Meredith and I were way in college, probably.
No, I think it was 2015.
We were in college.
I know, but like not way into college. I guess we were midway.
Either way you go. We were in the smack dab middle of college when this aired. And now we're out of college.
Way out of college.
Opposed to people who might think on our Instagram that we're 15-year-old tweens. We're not tweens. I wish I could go back to my.
We're having a life crisis over middle parts and skinny jeans right now.
Someone tell me why we're trying to bring bootcut jeans back. You ever experienced bootcut jeans wet? Try again. So, we are well out of college, so we're not going to give you any spoilers, but we have a lot of thoughts. So that's where our after show comes in. Also, we will say your name on the podcast for $2 a month. So thank you to Jackie and Mariah and Tracy and Dustin. Woo! Okay, and then for $5 a month, you get everything I just mentioned. Plus, you get to ask us any questions or give us any thoughts for the after show. Dustin and Jackie, sorry, I don't even know. But Tracy, you're welcome to give us your thoughts too. But Dustin and Jackie are only 2 $5 patrons. And my goodness gracious, they always give us their thoughts. And I appreciate nothing less than that or more than. I love that so much. I don't know how to explain it.
Dustin is so great. He just gave us all of his live thoughts while listening to our episode. Oh my God. Summer House.
The most dedicated Summer House fan.
Be like Dustin.
I know. And I always post with a new Summer House episode, and I always ask any thoughts, and I'm more than happy to discuss them. So when we get into live episodes again, I will be posting for the $5 patrons. Also, we pick up patron of the episode, but since we have 2 patrons that are $5 and they're freaking married, so we love them even more, we have a couple of the episode, and it is Dustin and Jackie, and we love them so much. They are our parents. I will tell my mom.
They're our podcasting parents.
Oh, it's so cute because we are tweens deep down, and they are married, so they're obviously more together than we are.
Oh my God. I wonder if people think they're actually our parents.
Hope so. Meredith and I are actually adopted siblings. And Jackie and Dustin are our parents, and we own chickens.
I would love that.
That would be amazing.
And we have chicken siblings.
Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so let's get into the episode. So previously on Vanderpump Rules, Tom Schwartz did make out with a girl in Vegas, and Katie is so sad that he lied to her. Carmen isn't bringing a date to Scheana's wedding, and Jax is trying to be that date that she might bring. Kristen brought Miami Girl to Sir and totally believes Tom and Miami Girl had sex. Scheana and Kristen got in a huge fight over Miami Girl, and then Kristen was not only banned but fired from Sir.
Dun, dun, dun.
I feel like every episode of after I read the previously on, we're both like, dun, dun, dun. And then when I read it for Summer House, we're both like, okay, let's jump. This is so much dramatic. Okay, so we open up at Villa Rosa. Scheana's here because she's super excited for the wedding. It's been a year since she's been engaged. It feels like a lot longer.
It has.
Scheana and Shay are freaking in love. The rehearsal dinner's at Sir, because Scheana has to use her employee discount. We have a wedding planner named Danielle, but Danielle's useless because Scheana knows exactly what she wants. Danielle just has to execute it. It's very fucking easy.
Yes. Sheena's such a control freak, but it'll be fine.
Also, Scheana had a lawsuit that was just settled. Do we know? I don't know what this lawsuit is.
Not for the tooth? Not at all. There's no way it's for the tooth.
She said she got.
You know what?
She got hurt.
We're gonna find out and put it in our post show.
Yeah, perfect. She got hurt a few summers ago and got the settlement money, so that's going towards the wedding. It's either her tooth or her foot. Remember, or her ankle. Those were the 2 injuries she had. Jesus. So wedding colors are pink and white, and because of that, Scheana needs that Vanderpump sangria and vodka at her wedding. Not a lot, only like 300 bottles. It's fine. We're going to Hawaii.
It's okay. Pandora will sort it out. That is going to be, listen, we want it for free, and that's the goal. Just 300 bottles for free.
We are saving money because the original budget was $30,000, but it's tripled.
Yeah.
Tripled.
With that lawsuit, yeah, we're just going to put all that money towards the wedding.
What would you spend $90,000 on? Would you spend that on a wedding? Dustin, Jackie, did you spend $90,000 on the wedding? I'm not going to ask you how much you spent. No, I can answer that
for them.
But tell me, like, higher or lower. What was it? $90,000 is your budget. $90,000? Do you know how many chickens you could buy for $90,000? We're going to Hawaii for the honeymoon. Scheana is kind of nervous about her wedding, though, because of Kristen. Mm-hmm. And Lisa's like, you should just uninvite her. And Sheena's like, I feel bad uninviting someone.
It's too close. I get that. That's valid to me. Like, listen, we're like a week out. It's kind of hard to rescind an invitation.
I agree. So we're not going to do that.
No.
But meanwhile, I assume while Scheana is at Villa Rosa, the boys, Tom, and Jax are chilling, and Shay rolls up because now he's part of the boys, and they're in an alley behind the Public Works building, which I was like, what are we doing here? Are we going to jump Shay?
No, we're going to be drinking large bottles of beer,
malt liquor.
Literally, like, it reminds me. Have you ever heard of that game, Edward
Scissorhands? That's exactly the 40s.
I was like, are we about to tape these to Shay's hands?
But the boys now are thinking like, 'cause Shay's about to get married, we're gonna pour one out for him. Tom Sandoval is like, Ariana, maybe Ariana will warm up to marriage because Ariana's very against marriage. Tom Schwartz wants to get engaged and have kids, but just like not right now, obviously.
Shay is inspiring the boys to settle down, all except Jax.
He's like, I would never do that. But before we settle down, we got to get haircuts because we got to look fucking fly.
Oh yeah.
And Shay's like, are we allowed to drink this malt liquor while we get haircuts? And everyone's like, who fucking cares? They're in brown
That's what
bags.
The bag's for. Have you ever done that?
Not while getting a haircut.
I've never put alcohol in a brown bag.
I've seen it. I've never done it because it's pretty obvious what's in that brown bag. This Tom Sandoval is a fucking celebrity at this salon, right? He knows exactly what to do. He's telling the stylist what to do on Shay. He's here to talk about himself as well. He doesn't come to the salon to talk about girls or sports or whatever. He's here to talk about hair.
Yes.
Only
on the hair. He also decided, and he's taken upon himself to be Shay's stylist. So he's got this covered, he's like the art director of Shay's wedding from his side.
So stupid. But Shay's not nervous. He's probably going to cry though, which like is so freaking cute. And then we get a fun pampering montage. I love this. Tom Sandoval's getting his nice little facial. He's like, you guys don't even know what you're missing. And yeah, Tom has a new clean shaven face that's going to feel great on Ariana's vagina.
So sweet.
Exact what was said. Very cute.
Love it.
Okay, so now we're at Sir. It's time for the rehearsal dinner. I'm just going to say it. Tom and Ariana are the best looking couple in this bitch. All right. Better than Lisa and Ken, better than Scheana and Shay, better than Tom and Katie.
You know what? I can agree with that. And I would, because they both are top notch level 10. In the other couples, there's like a great looking person in each couple, but their partner is like, eh.
Also, they walk in and their outfits like perfectly match. Tom's in a nice jacket. Ariana's dress looked fucking flame. I was just like,
Ariana's
gorgeous. Katie came. Katie got an invite.
Mm-hmm.
Scheana walks in white. What a vision. Pandora's hyping Shay up in the background. I love it. She's like, you ready? We're gonna fucking do this.
I actually love that like Lisa's daughter Pandora is so involved with Scheana in this wedding.
So cute. Christina Kelly is working. She didn't get the invite, but
that makes sense. She's not even going to the wedding, but invited. It's just like funny that they pan to like who's working.
It's Christina Kelly. Lisa and Ken are here. They meet Sheena's dad, Ron. So nice.
And he thanks her, like Lisa, for taking care of Scheana. This was a cute moment.
James is also here, but he's here alone because Kristen is banned from all Sir activities and parties.
Yikes.
I could not stop laughing. like to the point, Lisa's like, you are banned from Sir. Do not come to anything.
And of course, James is still like sticking up for Kristen. Like, this is ridiculous. She can't even be here.
Someone makes a comment like, oh my God, Tom Ariana is so cute. Like, are you guys next? And then we get panned to Katie sitting alone. And she's just like, nope. I'm so jealous because I want to be married, but Tom's a mess.
Yeah. He like wants his life together, but like that excuse is getting old.
Oh, so bad. And then Tom Sandoval and James go to smoke a cig together out front. What a fun pairing.
This is really cool. I think Tom Sandoval says he made the decision in Miami to let everything go. And he is acting on that. Like you can see that. Even the way his demeanor when he like is in front of James is so different.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. And they talk about a Miami girl showing up. And Tom very nicely says, I think Kristen orchestrated it. And like, I didn't do anything. And she just has it in her mind that I did. And she just wants to freaking take me down. And basically says like, that's not fair to James.
Yeah.
And James still is sticking up for Kristen. And okay. And then Tom shows James a text that Kristen sent him.
Which came in 2 days before Miami Girl.
Miami Girl. And it said, hey, Didn't want to bug you. You're busy. I thought maybe we could shoot the shit this weekend or something. And James, because though
British.
he's from England and he speaks English, there's still some sort of language barrier. He goes, "What's that?"
What's shoot the shit mean?
Yeah. And Tom's like hang out and chill. Which is kind of inappropriate. How many times do you text your ex about like shooting the shit?
Yeah. Which, okay, the text could be worse, but it's going against everything she's saying out loud about Tom. She says she hates Tom. He sucks. All this. It's not like they ended on great terms and are friends. If they were friends, this would make sense, but they're not friends.
No, and she has a different boyfriend who doesn't get along with Tom also.
And he has vocalized that when all this Miami stuff is over, he wants this to be done. Like, he doesn't really want them talking.
Yeah. Tom's really nice. He's like, James, you can do so much better. You're falling for the same bullshit. Because Tom was in this for 6 years. He fucking knows. And they do a cute little bro hug.
But we also don't want to bring this up before Scheana's wedding. Like, let's wait. Yeah. If you're going to tell her after the wedding, which makes sense. Like, let's avoid the drama. And he's like, I can't keep anything from Kristen.
I don't keep anything.
But Sandoval does say, if you don't believe me, just watch how she acts at the wedding. Like, her true 100%. Colors will come out.
And then Lisa gives a toast about Scheana's now a gorgeous woman and she found the love of her life. And then Scheana's like, everyone drink, dance, be merry.
Love it.
We go on to Hummingbird Nest Ranch 1 day before the wedding. Scheana, Ariana, and Katie are here. And
hold on. One thing that I found weird is that the rehearsal, which she kind of explains this in this section, the rehearsal was on Friday. They spend the night at the venue Saturday night, and then the wedding is on Sunday. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it usually? Thursday rehearsal dinner? No,
Friday rehearsal, and then Saturday wedding.
Yeah. Yes. So a Sunday wedding, let's just talk about it, is cheaper than a Saturday wedding, which like I 10 out of 10 totally understand.
Well, I was kind of rolling my eyes a little bit because Scheana's kind of she just talks about the money of it and saving money all the time. That I'm like, just plan a fucking cheaper wedding then. Like, but when she says the Sunday thing works because it's half off, but she also says that like her friends who work can come too. And I was like, well, that's genius.
Yeah. Cause they all work Fridays and Saturdays. Okay. So yes, this is the prettiest fucking place ever. It's very Southern California, 30 minutes outside of LA. This was crazy. LA's, I don't know. I obviously don't know Southern California geography very well, but I wouldn't
distance wise it's 30 minutes, but like sitting in that car, I bet you take an hour.
Oh, true. Okay, so the wedding planner Danielle is here. Scheana got her off Instagram for only $3,000, which again is fine because Scheana knows exactly what she wants.
And I think she's just a day of person. My sister had this where it's just like a person you hire somebody for the day of to do all the day of at things, but you just planned everything prior.
Oh, I love that. I hope so.
Like pick up the flowers, get all the stuff from the venue, like where you got ready and move it to your house and like all these random little things that you don't want like a family or friend doing.
Cool. I hope that's what Danielle is because she didn't seem to know like all the details.
I think Scheana legit planned the whole thing and then hired this girl for the day of.
Got it. But we do have a few issues. There's a bunch of random chairs in the back that she doesn't like, and we're going to need an extension cord. And is the fountain going to be on during the ceremony? Because that's going to be kind of lazy and we want people to pay attention to the actual wedding. And Danielle will take care of it. Scheana's just got to calm down.
Check.
Do you think Scheana is a bridezilla? Like after watching this, are you like,
honestly,
kind of bridezilla?
No. Okay, after the whole episode, the day of, a little bit, but everything was going wrong. So like I get why she was getting so frustrated. But the planning, like leading up to it, I don't really think she has
everything. My thing is, I never try to plan shit because everything goes wrong anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't like in my mind things don't
like no matter what you plan. But no matter what you plan, it's not going to go exactly the way you plan.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always just like, whatever, there are fires. But I don't know.
She's a control freak. But I'm like this. Okay. I'm a control freak too.
She is. I try not to be because then I'm stressed.
Yeah.
I just need alcohol. We're fine. Okay, so Pandora shows up. She has her 300 bottles of champagne in her car. Her car is filled to the brim with a bunch of free ass shit for Scheana. I don't know why Sheena's concerned. That alcohol bill is taken care of by Pandora. Oh my God. Okay,
there was so much.
Pandora's in debt.
Packed. Yeah,
Pandora's in debt after this wedding, but she does not pay for it.
No, it was the vodka and the sangria. I don't think it was champagne.
Oh, they said something about champagne, so I just thought it was like everything, like there's champagne, the vodka.
But I bet even if she paid for it, they got it like from the vendor, so it's like
Pandora's in debt after this. It's insane the amount of alcohol. But we need alcohol because Scheana's family plus the friends can drink. Also, what I found fun, Pandora does not wear flip flops. If it's not a 3-inch heel, it's a disease. I am the opposite of this. If it's above 3 inches, it could kill me. Okay. Meanwhile, in LA, we're out to lunch with James and Kristen. They're talking about how much fun the wedding's going to be. And right off the bat, James is like, oh, last night there was a conversation with Tom Sandoval. Even though Tom told me not to tell you, I'm going to fucking tell you anyway.
Kristen is immediately pissed, though. And what I find crazy about this is that she says she's annoyed that Sandoval ambushed James without her there. One, it was not an ambush. They had a very civil conversation.
Very nice.
Two, Kristen is the queen of ambushing people. What was Miami Girl coming without Ariana standing right next to Tom?
Excuse me, Kristen didn't orchestrate that, so I don't know what you're talking about, but she's fucking innocent. Basically, so James tells her everything. Kristen's fucking pissed. She can't believe that she thinks, everyone thinks she's obsessed with Tom Sandoval because obviously he's obsessed with her. He can't stop fucking talking about her. I was like, oh no. And then James brings up the text messages and Kristen's like, yeah, I have all the text messages. Look, yeah, there was like a winky face, but it was the tongue one where you're like, because you don't know how to say something weird to someone. I was like, oh no.
Because the way he presented the text, she was like, I have them. There's nothing wrong with them. I have them all. Like, do you want to see them? Which is a great way to deflect that she did anything wrong. Because normally I feel like Kristen would have been like, either I didn't send those or like something weird.
He's lying. Yeah.
And her explanation is the best. I was just sending text to keep it light. Like keep the interaction light. That's not a light text message. That's, hey, let's go hang out and do something. Not like, oh, hey, can you cover my shift? Weird winky face. Not like a weird emoji.
It wasn't a winky face. It was the winky face with the tongue out so that it looks weird. It's like friendly. So Kristen basically tells James to get over it because she's just trying to be friends with Tom. Fucking duh, James. Come on. Kristen's
she also admits that like he needs to give her grace and like when she goes through these spells, which I was like, okay, you're saying two different things here. Either you're trying to keep it light and friendly with your ex, or you go through moments where you're texting your ex.
You know, like rage blackouts. I think Kristen goes through like blackouts where she does stupid. Yeah. But she does stupid ass shit that just involves Tom. And then it was like, I'm sorry. I didn't know I couldn't do that.
What did you want from me?
Spell. I was fucking blacked out.
Get used to it, babe.
So now we're back at Hummingbird Ranch or Nest Ranch, 18 hours before the wedding. So Scheana and all her bridesmaids are chilling around, and Scheana got wine glasses made for all the bridesmaids, including Stacy from The Hills, who's a bridesmaid. Did you catch this? Were you?
Yes. I mean, you've been telling me for weeks. You've been pumping me up in the post show.
Scheana was on The Hills too. So if you want to see Scheana, go watch The Hills. So it's super fun. Okay. But the boobs on these glasses, because the glass is
it's a wine glass.
A wine glass, and it's like a portrait of the girls, but with giant ass boobs.
They're like little rocks or buttons or something.
Yes. So even though Katie isn't a bridesmaid, Sheena's literally so nice. And she gave Katie a red Solo cup and a bottle of tequila.
It's like a red Solo cup wine glass, though.
Yeah. And it's cute, and it says like Katie on it. Also, the bottle of tequila. I would have rather gotten that.
I know. Everybody told Katie she was winning, and I was like, hell yeah, you got a whole bottle.
But everyone's like, oh my God, your glass is so cute winning. And I'm like, if I'm fucking Stacy from the hills, I'm sitting here like, damn it, I'm an actual bridesmaid and she didn't get me a bottle of tequila.
I don't want the dumbass portrait on a wine glass. I want a bottle of tequila.
I'm never going to use. So we never thought Katie would be here, but everyone's happy it worked out. Last time Scheana and Katie were hanging out, it was Peter's birthday. So never forget.
Oh
my boyfriend is sticking up for the whore. Katie's just so drunk. I love it.
They rehash it slightly, like in a funny way, but it is kind of crazy how far they've come. Like back at the beginning of the season, we didn't even think Katie was going to be invited to the wedding, and Tom was saying he was going to go.
She wasn't. Tom was invited.
Yeah.
Without her. Yeah. No. 'Twas bad. 'Twas bad. But they're fine now. Now that Katie has her head out of Stassi's ass, as Scheana said.
Yep. It is kind of true.
It is. It's time to go to bed. Scheana and her mom have like a cute little chat on the couch. Sheena's mom loves Shay. We're so excited. Her mom tells her she's a sweet kid. And it was so like momish.
It's cool because we don't always get the families. And this is like an endearing moment with like Sheena's whole family around.
Yeah. So Scheana tonight is going to shack up with Ariana. She has her whole life just hang out with Shay. So she's going to sleep with Ariana one last time. And she walks in the door and Ariana looks naked under the covers. And she's like
holding up. She's like, been waiting for you.
What took you so long? I had like paused because I was not focused anymore. I forgot that.
And Sheena's like surprised. She just like walks in and it looks like Ariana's naked and with a blanket over her with her like wine glass. And it's like, hey,
what took you so long?
Yeah.
Been waiting. And then Scheana like walks up because she's like, ooh. And Ariana's like, I'm just kidding. I'm not naked. And she pulls down the covers and she's in her bra. She's like,
well, it was like, I think it was like a cami and she like took off the straps and like held probably.
It. Yeah. And then she's like, I'm not naked, but they're so cute. One last fling. They get a goodnight kiss and they cuddle. Ariana's going to be the big
Love
spoon.
This friendship.
Same. Okay. So at the ranch, what's it called? The ranch. The ranch. It's the day of the wedding. We're 4 hours out. And you know what time it is? It's fucking champagne o'clock, baby. We are drinking.
Wow, Alicia's I can't wait for you to be in my wedding and for you to be hyping me up these ways.
I'm going to be like, champagne o'clock, Meredith. Would you drink before your wedding? Because I would.
Oh, hell yeah. My sister's wedding, the priest told us, because I'm Catholic, that if he smelled alcohol in our breath, we weren't allowed to go down the aisle. And I was like, bitch, you don't know this family.
Oh, good luck. Yeah, I'm getting drunk before every wedding I go to from now on, and I'm very excited.
Absolutely. Also, the best part of this is Pandora just telling Scheana all the things that went wrong at her wedding.
Oh my God.
But nobody told Pandora, like, which is how you handle these situations. You never tell the bride what's going on.
100%.
But like Pandora details everything that went wrong. And I'm like, oh my God, poor Scheana. She's probably like freaking out now about all these things that aren't going wrong, but could possibly go wrong.
Everything's going to go wrong. But you know what does go wrong? Scheana forgot her wedding present to Shay, which is a boudoir album that she had made because she wants Shay to remember how hot she was on her wedding day because who knows what Scheana will look like after a few kids. So this is the time. Oh my gosh.
That really sucks. It's all the way back at her apartment. Everybody who like she could immediately text to get it with her. Yeah.
Yeah. So she calls Jax. He doesn't answer. Of course. Don't know why we thought he would. So we call Kristen and we called Kristen and then she was actually on the phone with James, who was with Kristen, but it doesn't matter. But James and Kristen say they can go get the present. Katie and Ariana are less than thrilled. It's fine.
Ariana like vocalizes it.
Yeah.
Katie's just like
she's like, yay. She does like that. Oh, good thing. That's like
those side eyes where you're like, oh,
okay. I can't wait. Ariana basically like flat out says like, I'm not comfortable with Kristen being in the same place as I'm staying. Like she's going to fucking shank me because she's fucking crazy. And I don't think Ariana actually believes this, but I think at the same time, she's like, every minute she's like in a trapped enclosure with Kristen is like one too many minutes. You know what I mean?
Well, also Kristen took it to another level with the Miami girl stuff. If this had been without the Miami situation, I don't think Ariana would have said a thing, but Ariana's finally done, like actually done with Kristen's bullshit. And Kristen yelled at Scheana about all like during the Miami drama. So I think Ariana's tired of Scheana giving Kristen so many chances. Like, she's finally speaking up, being like, this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah. But Scheana like kind of doesn't care because it's her wedding and she needs this, and she's in Zen mode. She's not going to deal with this on her wedding. And Ariana's like, you don't have to deal with it. I'm just fucking telling you that if I'm not in the wedding, it's because she fucking trapped me in a closet and is going to murder me. So she doesn't actually say that, but that's the vibe.
That is the vibe. That is a great explanation.
It's like, don't deal with it. But when I go missing,
I'm telling you.
I fucking warned you. You're going to be down one. She's going to steal my dress, murder me, and be in your wedding.
Oh my God. She would.
Yeah, she would. But okay, so whatever. We're in the groom suite now. Tom Sandoval walks in. He's in the wedding party. I did not see this coming. I did not know Shay and Tom were this good a friend.
When I saw it, I wasn't shocked because of Ariana, but I did not realize this entire season.
Do you think Scheana just had like so many bridesmaids that Shay was like, I don't have this many fucking friends? And they were like, yes, Tom's your friend.
But also think they probably double date a lot.
Oh, I'm sure. But like, I would double date and still not have people in my wedding. Oh my God. I have like friends forever that I'm not going to put my
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, there's always going to be an off balance with one side. So
exactly.
This is a safe option to swoop up.
They're all getting ready for the wedding. Shay feels like he's getting dressed for his funeral, right? Oh, I think he says it because that's like the cool thing to say. You know, you're like, man, I don't want to get married, single life, my funeral. He's so excited.
I know.
But he's not that nervous. He's just like a little nervous and his hands are shaking.
He can't do the buttons.
Tom Sandoval, though, has a surprise for his wedding gift. Tom got Shay the sickest jacket. It's white and it has this nice sheen to it. And then it just exudes class, elegance, and pizzazz. And then when you pop the collar, the name Shay is in the back in bright ass green.
Okay. I would be pissed if I were Scheana and this is what we get for a wedding.
This jacket, though exuding all the class, elegance, and pizzazz in the world, is super fucking white. And listen up, bro. On my wedding day, I'm the only thing in white that's walking down that aisle. Okay? Amen. I'm pissed. B, that green name does not match the wedding colors.
Yeah, but he doesn't want pink. He doesn't want pink.
Put black then.
It should have been white. No, because underneath the collar was black, so they should have done white letters. Yeah.
No, we're just gonna do bright ass green.
The green makes no sense.
It wasn't even like a nice like flowery green. It was just like bright ass green, which was not great. But it's the sickest thing, and we're taking pictures in it. And like Tom even models it for Shay. Oh my God, Tom is so hyped. He's like, look at it, man. It's this nice sheen.
And Shay's like, I can't see it. And so Tom's like, listen, hold on. Collar. Let me put it on. And then when you're like, the tie comes off, the shirt gets a little button, and then bam.
Reception Shay comes out. And it was funny too. They're taking pictures, like that one nice one where they get like a close-up of Shay's face, but like with the Shay in the back. It was crazy. This other groomsman in the room did not know what to do. There was so much fucking pizzazz in that room.
It's weird how different the like Shay's suite is to Scheana's, because most of the girls record or like film anyways, but I don't think Shay's friends really wanted to record outside of the legit wedding.
So there was like the one guy and then Tom Sandoval, and they were just like, chilling. And the other guy was literally like, "Hey man, sick jacket. What are we done talking about it?" Okay, but the girls are getting ready. Lots of makeup. Kristen then walks in. Too bad we didn't make up our eyes shut. It's very unfortunate. It's fine.
We got the book.
We got the gift. And then I love Kristen shows up and she's like, where do I get my hair and makeup? And I'm like, what?
I was like, whoa, what?
Did Scheana say if you got this gift, you could get hair and makeup?
I needed an explanation because maybe they'd been texting about it where Kristen was like, okay, but like I have to leave early now. And I was just getting ready. So maybe Scheana was like, hey, if you bring the book, you can come get your hair and makeup down here. Since I need the book and you still need to get ready. That makes sense to me, but there was no conversation about that.
No, like not even at all. So Kristen walks in and she's like, hey everyone, time for my hair and makeup. And Ariana and Katie are like, oh,
what the fuck? Yeah.
Katie's very nice though. She checks in with Ariana to see if she's okay, and Ariana's like, I'm fine. I'm just like physically uncomfortable.
I think Rachel was standing there whenever Katie asked that.
Oh, was that Rachel? I thought that was Jenna.
Who's Jenna?
Jenna's Scheana's friend that went to Vegas with us.
Oh.
I thought it was Jenna.
Okay, maybe it was. It looked
Jenna,
like Rachel a little bit.
Jenna was the one in Vegas that was like partners with Ariana during that the toilet paper wedding dress.
Oh,
thing.
You mean Miami?
Miami. Sorry, that's what I meant. And Jenna was like, yeah, Kristen keeps making weird comments. So that's why I thought, but maybe it was. Okay. Is Rachel invited to this wedding?
I don't know. I thought that was so weird.
Yeah. Okay. We'll check again, but whatever. Yeah. So Scheana's like, yeah, Kristen's a loose cannon, but she's my friend. So it's like fine, but it's also not fine if she's going to kill one of your bridesmaids. Maybe. But Scheana, she needs the fireball because she's actually going to get ready in the bridal suite.
I think the bridal suite, I was thinking about this. I think the bridal suite was like full the night before.
Oh,
because somebody probably had a wedding on Saturday. And so Scheana could have it Sunday, like after checkout.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Why wouldn't she get ready in there?
Get ready in the I was like, why is she changing location? Yeah, you're right. Yep. Well, she's heading over because that's where her and her mom are going to get dressed, and her and her mom are going to finish a whole fucking handle of Fireball. Just wait for it. So they have no idea where to go. These people are so fucking lost. And they're like, how come no one's here to help? And I'm like,
Where's the coordinator? Where's the coordinator?
But I was like, if you didn't tell Danielle you were leaving, how's she going to know to help you? Right.
I was thinking that too. They're like yelling about the coordinator not showing them to the room. But
does she know you're trying to find the room?
Did you call her and tell her you need help? Or like, why didn't you just like ask a staff member whenever you first showed up?
Hi, where's the bridal suite? Also, how is no one around? Like, there had to be one person you saw somewhere that could have like helped you get there. But whatever. So Scheana's stomping around, literally having a meltdown, but then they finally find it and we're fine. And she's exhausted because it's so fucking far she has to walk. But I'm like, when you have known that before you...
But none of this made sense to me because as an over planner over here, and Scheana like really plans things out, I'm shocked she didn't think this through.
Agreed. So meanwhile, the guests are arriving. Vale is here. Max, Elisa's son. Tina, Peter, Katie, and Tom Schwartz.
Real quick, Peter was like in his like surf uniform and like in all black.
All black. Hair in a ponytail, one strand. I was like,
did he just come from work?
He actually just shut it down for the day because it's canceled because all of its workers are at this wedding. The view's literally so pretty. Katie and Tom have a moment where they're like, oh my God, view is so pretty. Weddings are so fun. And Tom's like, you going to find your future husband here? And Katie's like, what the fuck? And he goes, yeah, any prospects? And Katie's like, I'm going to murder. She's
like, yeah, there are a lot of prospects, a lot better than you. I bet I could find one real quick here.
Fucking murder. You know what? I'm going to have Kristen fucking murder you with Ariana. And then you're both going to be trapped in there.
You guys both be in a closet together.
Carmen and Jax are here. They're not here together.
No.
I think Jax stalked her and waited in his car until she got out.
Yeah, I bet they're walking in together.
Or Jax was like, can I give you a ride? As I'm saying this, no, Carmen would never drive with Jax because that's the only way she can get home then. Absolutely not. Jax probably stalked her. Jax was like, do you want me to follow you to make sure you get there okay? And Carmen's like, whatever. Jax basically says that Carmen's really trying to make him earn it.
It's really got to schmooze her.
It's so tough because, you know, Jax was dating two girls, and he chose the other girl, but he still really likes Carmen. And like, why would she do this? I'm very sarcastic today because like everything is so obvious to me and no one gets it.
He's just, you can tell Jax can only put in a short-term amount of effort. Yeah. It's like, oh my God, I'm going to win you back. And then after a week, it's like, what do you mean? Like,
what do you mean I have to be faithful? I have to be faithful now? Jeez.
What more do you need? Jack's a hell of a lot more than 1 week of
Carmen, I love you more than a bottle of vodka. Jesus, that's enough.
Isn't that enough?
James and Kristen are here. She will not hold his hand walking in. Did you catch that?
It reminded me of not to get political, but
Donald Trump
president.
Oh my God.
Kristen, I do have to give it to her. Kristen looks good.
She does. She looks really good.
I mean, this dress is like a prom dress from like 2013, but you know, whatever.
Very cute. Wedding's literally so pretty. Oh my God, wait. Someone says something, and it might have been like Pandora or Lisa or something. Was Kristen at Pandora's wedding?
I don't know, but the way she talks about it, it seems like it, because she said Scheana's wedding is just as pretty as Pandora's. You know, the mountains, the landscape, the flower, like she's listing off all the things, and she goes, but Scheana's going to spend a lot less than Pandora's.
You know, I kind of think she was, because I recently watched Beverly Hills, and I watched a while ago, but it was still recent. I watched Pandora's bachelorette party. Mm-hmm. Because they go to like Vegas, and Kyle and Lisa go, and Camille or something. But Kristen was there because I was screaming. I was like, why the fuck's Kristen here? So like, were they friends?
It wouldn't shock me if they were like friendly enough.
So Kristen's going to go on the bachelor part.
The bachelorette is weird to me, but I mean, I would assume that Stassi would be going. So like Stassi and Kristen were really close at the time. So maybe it was...
no one else was at that bachelorette party. I watched that scene 17 freaking times.
Like Stassi wasn't there?
No. It was Kristen was the only one I recognized.
Weird.
And it was years ago. So I don't even know if Kristen like had, or if Stassi had started it or when that was filmed.
Yeah, she had, because in after I think season 1, Lisa mentions getting, I think in early season 2, Lisa mentions getting Pandora's wedding book back.
Yeah, but was Stassi working at SUR when Pandora? Oh, maybe. Yes. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but to me, I think they might have been friends. And then like Kristen was so fucking disrespectful to her mom, and you don't disrespect Pandora's mom. That Pandora was like, fuck you, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know, but super weird. Tina, we got a nice shot of her taking down that alcohol. Yes, Tina, do it right. Ken and Lisa are here. Lisa looks fucking hot, and she's very impressed with the wedding so far. It looks good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The only thing she's not impressed about is that she's right near Kristen. And you can put lipstick on a Kristen, but it's still a Kristen. So Jax, he can't really see himself getting married. He's actually going to pull a Clooney, where he dates a bunch of younger women and then marries his human rights lawyer. And then he's like, never mind, human rights lawyers are so fucking boring. What do you talk about? And I was like, you're so dense, bro. Like, you cannot.
There's no way he even knows what a human rights lawyer does.
No, not even a little bit. Also, he's trying to flirt with Cameron, and he literally says that her feet will be in his mouth later. And I like threw up.
Well, this is where I'm like, you can tell he's not even truly trying to be like,
hey, baby, look hot. Those feet will be in my mouth later. It's like, oh, wow, way to win me back.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're back in the bridal suite. All the other girls seem to find it perfectly fucking fine because the bridesmaids are there. We get a shot of Scheana putting on her dress. It's a crop. She has like her bedazzled crop top and her mermaid skirt.
Yeah, it's a custom wedding dress. She basically realized, crop top is such her thing. Why not make your own? And yeah, Aunt D made it from scratch, which it's not my style. I don't think it looks great, but it's, I think, very well done for your aunt making your wedding dress.
Yes. I am going to say, I thought this particular dress, the crop top itself, actually bedazzled like that, was kind of ugly. But Scheana was ahead of her time, because by the time my sister went to prom, they all did crop top dresses.
Yeah, so the Scheana 2 pieces.
Scheana knew the style. It was just, she was ahead of the game.
She was. That's a good point.
My sister had a blue prom dress that was the same style as Scheana's. The exact fucking same style.
I personally hate the style.
I hate it.
I
straight up hate it. My sister's also super beautiful, perfect body. So, and she's tiny, so it worked out really well. But this was it. It was it. And all her friends did too. So I'm like, Scheana had the style fucking down. It looks
It is in line with her style. Crop tops are thing. You do you. And guess what? It's all happening.
It's all happening. Just like her arm says. Her eyes are super dark, but that might just be because it's daytime and like we'll slowly get into nighttime, but that's what I noticed. Okay, sorry. I just had to say it. So, hey, Meredith, who's working at SUR right now? Ha ha ha. What a fun joke Jax had. He's like, we're all here. They shut it down.
The best is he's like, oh, just kidding. It's closed because it must be a national holiday.
So it is wedding time. It is 6:00. It is time for this wedding. We go to the groom suite. Tom is bringing out his handy dandy hand mirror. They're slightly late. Is it Sandoval's fault? Probably, but
it's fine. He needs perfect hair. His hair needs to be perfect.
These pictures are going to be around forever. Okay, Tom Sandoval cannot look bad.
I get that.
So now we're 10 minutes behind schedule. It is the guy's fault. Danielle is the wedding planner is trying to find the guys. She cannot find them. I do not know why, but why is it taking so long? We're all so mad at Danielle.
I know. Scheana's pissed. She's like really like yelling at the wedding coordinator.
I know.
And so she's so antsy. She decides to come down from her bridal suite and wait in that little like lobby area at the bottom of the stairs.
Which is bad because the boys need to go through that lobby area to get to the wedding.
To walk down the aisle. Yeah.
Yeah. And so now Scheana is forced to move into a closet to hide because her and Shay cannot see each other before this wedding.
And she said she would not go back upstairs, which I kind of get. Like in a dress, you're like,
I get that, but like you shouldn't have gone down. You should have waited.
I know. Also, why couldn't Shay just close his eyes and somebody walk him past?
I don't know. But Scheana's in an unair conditioned closet and she's not zen anymore.
No, she's really heating up. She's so angry. She's so tense.
She's literally yelling and like Shay's walking past listening to her be like, what the fuck is taking so long? And I'm like, this is a really good way to start our marriage. This is it. This is the moment.
Yeah.
Now we're 20 minutes behind schedule. Jax is super impatient. We're all sitting there wondering where the alcohol is. I get this. And Lisa's like, maybe she changed her mind. And I'm like, no, unfortunately, no, she's just in a closet. She's coming out of the closet. Yeah. So finally Shay appears. Everyone claps. He's so cute. He like stands on stage and waves.
Because he's the first one. And then like the other guys like walk down with the bridesmaids. That is like funny. He's just like, hi guys.
Yeah, he's like, hi. Tom and Ariana look super cute. Of course, Kristen does not think so, but she didn't have time to murder Ariana, so it didn't really work out.
Okay, hold on. I really appreciate Scheana putting Tom and Ariana together because you'll notice Tom is like the third person after, like behind Shay.
Yeah.
So like typically you're lined up with whoever you are in line. Yeah. But because they're a couple, like they let them go down the aisle last together.
It's very cute. Very cute. Okay, so now Scheana's gonna get into position. It's almost her time. Everyone's walking down the aisle, so she's gonna get ready. And oh no, Scheana's not in position yet, and Tina starts singing the song that Scheana was gonna walk down the aisle to, and Scheana has to be there at a specific time in the song or it doesn't work.
Which I still don't understand what the point is because once after she like walks down the aisle, it's not like there was some magical moment we saw with the song.
I can't tell you one word of that song.
I don't know, but Scheana is pissed.
She should have walked down
who gave her the signal? Like who did whatever? The wedding coordinator's like, I didn't give her a signal. I didn't do anything. And Scheana's mom is like, let's just go now. Like, let's go now.
No, we can't go now because then the time in the song doesn't add up to when I'm there.
Scheana's like, I'm not going out. I'm not walking.
I'm not doing it.
Tell her to stop and restart, which I was like, definitely don't stop. That makes it weirder.
So Tina does this whole fucking song, right? The whole thing. And then it gets silent and everyone's standing. And
literally, because there's a crane at the wedding. Everybody's just like looking around when the like song stops that they're like,
do we have a runaway bride? Is she coming? And it's just so awkward because Scheana's in the back screaming and her mom's like, don't scream, they can hear you. And I'm like, oh. And so finally Tina does get the cue to start again. So then Scheana can finally walk down the aisle at the right time. But Danielle fucked this all up. This one-day wedding coordinator, Jesus Christ. I'm just kidding. I don't think Danielle did anything. I think Tina just thought everyone was already out. So now she could sing. Yes. That would be my thought.
It was a miscommunication and a poor planning in my perspective.
Agreed. So it's a fine song. Scheana walks down the aisle. Shay's literally so happy. I have a question. Why is James behind the groomsmen? Is he like in charge of the audio? Did you see that?
Oh, maybe. No, I didn't see that.
It was like all the groomsmen, and then we're like Tina. I thought there was James standing there.
I bet the audio guy.
He
was doing some audio stuff.
He was free, so
We're doing it on the cheap, so like we're getting our friends to do it all.
So Scheana looks amazing. Shay looks amazing. It's amazing. He whispers that she's so beautiful, and we have a moment, and they both have tears in their eyes, and then we have a Vanderpump wedding, married couple. It's so cute, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Shay.
This is crazy. Also, whenever she like walks down, Jack said she looked really amazing, and Scheana could even rock a paper bag. I loved that. And Katie said she was a crop top princess.
Oh, she was a crop top princess.
These are compliments where you like truly love the person, because I bet that they hated that crop top dress. Like,
we all did.
In reality, like it wasn't their thing, but they just love on her.
They're like, she's just so pretty. She's just pulling it off, which I've totally been there. I've been like, man, that's the ugliest shirt, but you look so beautiful in it.
But like, it's you love it. I love that you love it.
You love it. That means I love it.
Yeah.
And I love that you love it. So it's very cute. We have our first married couple on Vanderpump Rules. Part of the cast married couple, because Pandora.
Not like real adults.
Yay. So next time on Vanderpump Rules, we get the wedding reception where Kristen and Lisa come face to face. Schwartz got Katie a little something, something. Scheana's music goes wrong again, Danielle. Everyone is leaving. Everything's going wrong. Christina and Stassi see Scheana's crop top wedding dress. Jax is pissed that Carmen isn't going to stay the night with him. And James and Kristen get into a huge fight and break up.
And Kristen's trying to leave with another guy.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
I can't wait.
I'm most excited to watch Jax try and get Carmen to go home with him. And she literally be like, from the beginning, I said I wasn't going home with you. God. There's literal tape of it in the Bravo
roll it back
room. Hello. Yeah. And Jax be like, you're not going to come home with me? This is the exact conversation. I have not seen this episode in years, and I'm going to tell you I'm right. Not because this list went free in my mind, but because this is Jax to a T.
Yeah, 100%.
He's going to be like, you're not coming home with me? And she's like, I'm sorry, am I speaking Spanish? Ugh, the best. Okay. This was a fun, fast episode because a lot of it was montage-y wedding stuff, which I enjoyed. But now we need to accept and block.
What do you want to do first?
I think accept, because I think there's only a few options for this one.
Yeah.
Are we going to do it? Should we do the couple?
I think, I was going to say, should we do a couple of the episode?
Should we do a couple of the episode?
Wink, wink.
It's Scheana and Shay. Mr. and Mrs. Michael Shay. Hooray. Yes. Scheana looked beautiful. I almost called him Michael. That was weird. Shay has his nice white sheen jacket that just oozes pizzazz.
He is so happy. Like, he has a shit-eating grin on his face the entire day.
Cute. Scheana, absolutely adorable. She has Katie there. She has all her friends. Everyone's supporting her. She truly is a crop top queen. Princess. Sorry. Well, now she's married. She's a queen.
That's true. Now she's a crop top queen. Yeah. And she did have a few moments, but you know what? I feel like you said, no wedding, nothing's going to go perfect. So I feel like the stuff that went wrong is very minor stuff, thankfully.
Also, I kind of feel like Pandora didn't know anything went wrong because she probably had a wedding planner / her mother, where Scheana's trying to do it all herself. So she has to know when things go wrong because she's like watched it all over. So things go wrong. It's okay. She's not a runaway bride. She showed up. We're fine. Tom Sandoval got to look good. Scheana got to walk down the aisle. We all win.
And the things that went wrong are like Scheana forgot something. Like, that can happen to anyone, but like that wasn't on her like wedding coordinator or anyone else, and it was fixed relatively quickly without too much drama. And the song thing, I've never been to a wedding where people go down like the aisle at a great time with the song. It's hard to coordinate.
I can't. At that point, that's like something to just be like, whatever. Also, the part in the song no one notices. I still
don't understand which the moment was.
Couldn't tell you the melody of the song. She should have walked down, though, to Good as Gold. And when she got in front of Shay, it should have been Because You're Good as Gold. And that should have been it. That should have been the moment.
No. All right. Who are we blocking?
There really wasn't, surprisingly, too many bad people in this.
I know.
My go-to's always Kristen, but I'm not going to block her because she did save the day with getting the present.
She did. That was a good point.
Like, I don't know who to block. Actually, I think I'm going to go. This is kind of a low blow, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to block James. I think he just can't see that Kristen's playing him, man. He can't see it, and I'm sad for him, and I can't watch it anymore. So I have to block him off my feed because it's too painful.
Yeah, I get that. It's like, let me mute you. I can't deal with your
he's muted
sad
for a week.
Story. Yeah.
He's muted for a week.
I'm going to, this is kind of also a low blow, but like we said, we've got no one.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with Jax because twice during this episode, he like went on about how he can't possibly get married because he can't commit to people, or he wants to go to the Clooney route, or all these things. And I'm like, dude, you don't say this in front of the groom.
That's
like,
right.
You don't say this shit.
Also, he really shit on human rights lawyers for no fucking reason.
Yes.
Clooney's human rights lawyer is doing fine.
She's amazing. Fine. What a great person. And then
he's going to add on to Jax. Also, he's going to eat Cameron's foot. Or Carmen's foot.
And like him trying to make this happen with him and Carmen, like,
kills me.
Being dates at the wedding when you're not dates at the wedding. She's made it explicitly clear.
Sorry. But yeah, overall, this was a good episode. It was fast. It was easy. There's no one to really hate. That was enjoyable. That was kind of fun.
It was beautiful. Great view. Loved
it. Much as I love the drama, I don't mind episodes like this where it's all good sometimes.
Calming. Yeah.
It's kind of funny. It's all good. Yeah. Hell yeah. So this was a good episode. We're almost done with the season. We'll get there eventually.
One day. Yep.
Well, thank you guys for listening. Be sure to rate, subscribe, review, join our Facebook group, follow us on Instagram, because I plan on getting more famous people to like our posts, and join our Patreon, patreon.com/Vanderpasta. Did I miss anything, Meredith?
No, you crushed it.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We love you more than a bottle of vodka.